Welcome to Microsoft Excel. So in this tutorial, we're just going to format this spreadsheet, add a few formulas, and then after that, add some Visual Basic macros to do some stuff. So first of all, this is the basic spreadsheet. What we want to do is just make it look nice. So you can play around with the fonts a bit to make it look good. All right, there we go. If you want to make sure that something's going to fit, you can adjust the width up here like this, okay? If you just want it to fit whatever's inside the column, just double click on the end of the column like this. It'll automatically adjust it so that it fits. Okay, now all the values here are money, so what we'll do is we'll turn them into money like this, okay? And let's see. This information, I guess we actually have to calculate this yet, so we'll just get rid of that. Go. And yeah, everything else is pretty much ready to go. We'll just maybe bold and italicize some of the other headings. So I think we'll be giving people a raise of maybe 2%, so we'll put 1.02 for that to represent that, or a raise or a cut of $500 later. So we'll put that in for now. Okay, good. So next thing we need to do is calculate, we should be calculating the gross values as well. So we'll just do that as well. I'll just delete the results for now. Okay. So we're going to be calculating the gross, first of all. So to calculate the gross, all we're going to do is put the equals button, select the base salary, plus any commissions the person makes, and then press enter. It's going to calculate it. And then all we have to do is copy that formula all the way down, and this will recalculate. This way, if we give them a raise later, it'll automatically recalculate their new gross earnings. So next, we're going to be calculating the years employed. So we're going to be using this formula to calculate how many years they've been employed. So if you take a look at the formula, the first thing it's going to do is find the date now. So that's what now does. Subtract the date they were hired, which is G6 right here. After that, we're going to divide by 365.26 days in a year. That includes leap years. When we ignore leap years, this is a pretty good estimation. And then we're going to round that off to one decimal place, so the nearest tenth of a year, which is about 5.2 weeks approximately. Okay, so we're just going to do that. Press enter. So this person who was hired April 1st, 2010 has been working for 11.6 years as of today. So then all we got to do is copy that formula down. So you can use copy and paste, or you can just grab the little green box like I did and drag it down. And there we go. We're going to have all the years, how many years each person has worked. Okay. The next thing we want to do is sort this data so that it's ready to go. So we're just gonna, and you can sort with the titles actually. So I'm gonna put the headings included into the sort here. So just gonna do that. All right, so now I'm gonna go to data, sort, and I'm gonna say yes, it does have headings. And I'm gonna sort it first by division, and then I'm gonna add a level, and I'm gonna sort by the years employed. And I'm going to go from largest to smallest in each division so I can see who has the most seniority in each division. And there we go. We got all our accountants, marketing people, office people, sales people, warehouse people for the company. Good to go. And that's it. Now we are pretty much set up. Now you see how developer right here in the ribbon? If you don't have that there, you just have to do the following. You right click, customize ribbon, and then you'll see a checkbox for developer. Make sure it is checked. You're going to need this if you're going to do any macros or Visual Basic later. Okay. The other thing you need to do also is go File, Save As, save it to where you plan on working. So in this case, I will go to my Documents folder. going to call it wages. And I'm going to rename this, sorry, change it to be an Excel macro enabled workbook. Let's do that and then hit save. So now I will be able to do macros and use Visual Basic. Now to just finish off, maybe I'm going to find how much the total salaries are going to be. So I'm just going to highlight all my salaries using the sum function. Okay, there we go. And it's a little bit big there, so there we go. So just over $2.6 million. Now if I go in and I change this so that I am referencing the same cells, D6 down to D55, then if I copy this formula down, all right, it's still gonna, each one is gonna say D6 to D55. But now I want to get commissions and gross earnings. So for commissions, I'm just going to change D's to E's like this. Okay, and then for the gross overall, I'm going to change the D's to F's like this. There we go. And now I've got the total base, total commissions, and the total gross. Lastly, I just want to know how many employees I have. So I'll just probably make use of the same formula, paste it over. But this time, instead of a sum, I'm interested in a count. There we go. And I am interested in column A this time. So A to A. There we go. And unfortunately, it's counting this as money, so I'll turn this back into a general number. And oh, look at that. See, the problem using count is it counts how many numbers you've got, but these are names. So I just got to change this to a count A function, which counts cells that are not empty instead of counting cells that have numbers. And there we go. I got 50 employees. That's a common mistake just to watch out for. And there you go. Now my spreadsheet is ready to go for macros. So you can see the first macros in the next video.